Shut up!
Welcome back to Conversations with Carol and Cheryl. How you doing, Cheryl?
I'm fine, Carol. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
So, where do you go when you get frustrated with your husband? When you get frustrated with your boss? When they reprimand you? And, when your kids don't like their Christmas presents? Or where do you find yourself? What do you do to just make me time?
So, Cheryl, I go to a place called Carol Island. On Carol Island, there's nobody annoying me. There's no demands. There's no sadness. There's no heartbreak. It's actually a paradise.
Is the island of misfits next to you?
It's an island of me, myself, and I, where I'm in charge. In my normal daily living, I'm not the one in charge. I'm not the one in control of anything.
And does this island happen to have Lilo products?
Yes, the Shiver Me Timber. I think that's the name of it.
It's not Buzz Island.
Bzz, bzz. But yes, Carol Island is a place that I like to frequent. When I was younger, I would never do this. I would never spend time alone. I was afraid to be alone. That would create an anxiety attack. Nobody to talk to.
You or your family?
In me. Like, where do I go? What do I do? There's nobody to talk to. No outside stimulation to entertain me. But now, as I get older, I love, love, love Carol Island. I recommend this for our listeners. I recommend it for you. The way that it works is sometimes my heart gets heavy. Sometimes the air around me gets heavy. Sometimes things become overwhelming. And I'm not talking about any major crisis. I'm talking about natural everyday living. Sometimes just a routine can be boring. Sometimes people around us can be annoying. What I do is I have identified my passions, sort of my love affairs that I have with myself. And I'll give you an example. What I love to do, and this might not work for you, but what I love to do is be in nature. I love being outside. I love moving in nature, whether it's in my car, on my bike, walking, swimming. Love, love, love being in nature. And when I'm in nature, I hear the birds. I feel the sun on my skin. I can smell salt air. I can feel a breeze. So I'm very present in the moment with my five senses on the island. I'm not thinking about what's going to be for dinner, who are my meetings with tomorrow. This is all about me, a reset button.
So this is like the equivalent of you just taking time for you.
It's taking time for me in a space that allows me to reset myself. Now, that can be different for everybody. Some people like to go shopping. Some people want to go and get that after Christmas sale. Regenerates them. For me, I have to be in nature. I need to be alone in nature, moving. And when I do this, I just get I don't know what label to put on it. It's such an elated feeling. Such a happy, peaceful feeling. When I come off the island, then I'm a better mommy. I'm a better wife. I'm a better pet owner. I'm a better coworker, a better partner. Just a more centered, grounded person.
When you are frustrated, do you say to your family, I'm going to Carol Island, and they know what that means?
No, because they would have me committed if I said that. But in my mind, I'm going to Carol Island.
That's funny. I like that expression.
Bye, boys and girls. I'll see you later. And really,
so you just take off.
Yeah. And it doesn't need to be a big thing. Right. It can be a 10-minute walk around the block. But it's not every day. It's not an escape from reality. It's just when things get a little overwhelming. And the way I like to describe it, if you were a kid, you might cuddle on the couch with your mom. It's that everything's going to be okay. Calm down, take a breath. That mothering that we would do for our kids, that little bit of affection and intimacy that we would give them to let them know that they are loved and safe in the world, We need to do that for ourselves. Nobody's doing it for us. When is the last time anybody on the planet has come to you and said, wow, Cheryl, you have been working so hard. You deserve a break. Why don't you go on Cheryl Island for a couple hours and just leave me here to take care of everything in your absence? Like, that
Never.
doesn't happen. Right. That does not happen. Part of extreme self care is doing that for ourselves. And I think when I was younger, I would think, oh, I need a spa day. I need to go get my nails done. I need to get a haircut. It would have to be this big event, but it really doesn't have to be. You can just step out, go for a walk. This is what I do, go for a walk, become fully present in the moment. I hear the noises, I see the surroundings with my eyes. I feel the heat or the cold on my skin. I can smell the air, flowers, dog poo,
I have a question.
salt air.
So when you're walking, like I've heard people say that, just take it in. Like you say, you name all the stuff. Are you walking around going, I feel the air in your head?
Yes.
I feel you. So you're talking to yourself saying, I feel this, I see this, I smell this.
I'm doing it and I'm having a sungasm. I'm not going, I feel the sun on my skin. I'm going, oh, God, this feels so good.
Wow. I've never gone out in the sun and had that that effect. I'm like, ugh, it's hot.
It's hot as balls out here. I'm going back in on the couch.
God, I wish I was addicted to something like that. My Carol Island would be a Bacardi and Coke,
Well,
a,
whatever.
a Jiffy Pop, popcorn, and Bravo.
That's the great thing about the island. It's your island, your way. Carol Island is not for Cheryl. When's the next boat leaving? I need off this island.
I'm like, I can feel the buzz. I can feel the salt and the artificial butter on the popcorn. I can hear the women fighting. Oh, this is life.
I'm living the dream. Let me on my island.
But
Yeah.
that's great. That's good. Everyone should do that, like you said.
Yeah.
I definitely agree with that because nobody's going to do it for you.
But I think even just thinking about the island and what that is. So for me on my island, that first sip of coffee, I
Yeah.
love that first sip of coffee.
Yeah.
A really hot shower, just letting the whole entire hot water heater drain onto my body and not feel guilty about that. Sorry, boys and girls, there's no hot water. I was on Carol Island and I used all the hot water. Give it a few minutes, it'll come back.
Are you
You
one of
know?
those that's in the shower for a half hour
Yes,
and everyone outside's going, what is she doing?
yes. I'm on the island. Leave me alone.
That's funny.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a big thing. It doesn't have to cost a lot of money. It doesn't have to be off-site. Just think about things that make your heart happy and go do them. But I really think for me, and not everyone's like this, for me, I need to be alone. I'm extroverted, very sociable, love, love, love my people. Sometimes I need a break. Go on my island. It's a big reset button. Then I come back into reality and I'm a much better person.
Yeah, I'm finding I like my alone time here because my kids are older. And so my son's out a lot and my daughter is not living at home anymore at this point. It's nice. I enjoy it. It's really nice. Makes me glad because I think, wow, I'll be fine in retirement. But it is nice. It is nice just to have the peace and quiet of the house. And I like being around people too. I enjoy that a lot. But I definitely enjoy my alone time.
Tell me about Cheryl Island.
I was buying Jiffy Pop. I was the only one in the grocery store buying it because every cashier would go, oh, huh, I haven't seen this in years. And I'm like, yeah. And now it was I think it was 159, then it went up to 179, and now it's 219. And I consider it me. that raised the price.
You ruined it for yourself.
Yeah, I was the only one buying it. And now they raised the price. I shouldn't have bought 4 at a time.
Yeah.
But anyway,
One is not enough on your island, is it?
Well, I have an Apple TV, so I think actually I am on Cheryl Island quite a bit now because sometimes I will take my Apple TV and turn it on, and I just downloaded Cityscapes. It's wonderful. I get to see the sun setting on all the different cities. You can have nature sounds or city sounds, and so I do that a lot and just watch that and relax. I like to play the nature sounds on an app I have. You know, you can pick like the running water or bird tweeting and piano music. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes I just sit in silence and just, look at stuff on my phone, the news and things like that. Or I will just sit in silence and just sometimes I'll get a cup of coffee and look out the window on the couch. Just look outside. Don't want to
Okay.
be out there.
So it's like a brain break.
Yeah.
Do you have your twinkle lights on?
Yes, I do. I'm trying to figure out a way to get more in here without being tacky, but then I'm like, who cares if I'm tacky? It's
Cheryl Island.
yeah, it's
Tacky is good.
it's my little I always think of my little house as a when you do Google Earth and it will zoom in on the world and then the United States and then zoom. I always think of my little house as like, just down to my little island. I think now that the kids are gone, who cares what it looks like? It's, it's for me. Well, they're not gone, but you know what I mean. Now that they're grown, it's make it just for me, no matter how tacky. No, I enjoy the house very much now, especially since you gave me the furniture you gave me. It really ties things in. But I missed you the other night. I was like, oh, we could have gone and got a steak salad, maybe caught an impromptu movie.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, we could have.
I was bummed. Anyway, so I'm going to, I think, add more twinkle lights definitely to the house. So peaceful for me. That and candles.
I actually bought a candle last week for mood lighting. So I have my twinkle lights that you made me put up. They're really nice. Butch loves them.
Does he?
Yeah, I put them on. He goes, wow, when did you get those? I'm like, Cheryl made me get these like a year ago. And he's like, I really like them.
Where'd you put them?
Just around the window.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, it's really nice. I might do more. The big thing I'm working on right now is I have these marine green oars, and I just purchased 2 of the brown wood 1950s nightstands. My sister's going to paint them the marine green and put these little glass knobs on them, like the old-fashioned 1950s, 20s, I don't know, 30s, the little glass knobs. Yeah, I'm excited about it. Butch doesn't think it's such a good idea, but it's my island.
There you go. And you can wrap your oars in lights.
I didn't even think of that. I
You
could.
can dim them. Yeah, it'd be cute.
That would be cute. I
Mm-hmm.
could put them behind the desk so you
Yeah.
wouldn't see the plug. I might do that. But what I'm thinking of doing is hanging them over the bed. We're going to stencil the kids' names on them
Oh, cute.
with a nautical stripe.
Okay, I'm going to make you go to Carol Island after I put this worry in your head. I'm scared to put anything over a bed now because do you remember the singer Tina Marie? She was in a hotel and a pitcher fell on her head from over the bed, and she was never the same after that. I don't know, did some kind of head trauma to her. And then she died after that from complications. I believe complications from that. Yeah, so that's just always kind of freaked me out because she was only like, I think 54 when she died. It was definitely contributed to the pitcher falling on her head. And those aren't like real expensive pictures, I don't think, because they have them in every room.
Well, I think it just depends on where it hit her.
See, they're not expensive pictures. Like if they were more expensive, they would have done damage. Heavy frame, that's what I meant.
But I see your point about the risk of hanging things over your head when you're sleeping. But I can assure you the oars will not fall off the wall.
Okay.
I will secure them. And even if it did hit you in the head, they're not that heavy. No, I mean, you make a good point. You got to look at those risks. Yeah, I'm making my space, at least my room, exactly how I want it. The rest of the house, I can share and compromise, and we can collaborate and all of those good things. And it'll be beautiful. I'll let you know how it comes out. I'm all about in 2020, a little bit of me time, a little Carol Island, not getting too stressed out if I feel the stress levels rising, taking a little mini break, a little brain break or a physical break, stepping away from it, and then coming back. I think it's
Yeah,
healthy.
I do too. And especially since we have the episode coming up for the IV, what Dean said on there about stress, I'm
Yes.
definitely taking it easy. That was a real game changer for me.
Was it? You
Yeah.
took it to
Oh,
heart?
yeah.
Really?
I always knew stress was the cause of everything, but I didn't realize it, I guess, built up. Try to diet. And I'm like, don't worry about it so much. The stress will kill me before the dieting. The worrying about it will kill me before anything else. That's how I always felt. The way he explained how stress worked really made an impact on me. And a lot
He
of things
did.
like pregnancy that I took for granted, like that were just natural things, we were built to do it, but that's a stress on the body. All that takes a toll.
Nobody is going to minimize it for us. That's what I learned. Calling me and going, you seem a little stressed out. Go to Carol Island and reset yourself. Never,
Right.
ever, ever has that ever happened.
And I saw this guy the other day on the TV too. He said, you should take 3 deep breaths. And then he would say, awesome, afterwards. And it was a Today Show. Be in a bad mood if you're acting out awesome, you don't go together. And he was saying, just make little changes. When you go to the bathroom, do a push up, just one, till you start building up.
That's okay. I can't do a push up.
I can't either, but I lean against the counter and stretch my legs out, twist and turn and try and roll my shoulders because working from home, oh my God, I can feel the difference of just sitting there and not being flexible and not being, it's not good.
Don't you think sitting at your desk all day is the absolute worst stress?
And no one ever said it, how bad it is, or like that you're sitting for 8 hours. And what really called my attention to it was when I started working from home and the kids would go out, let's say they'd go to Six Flags and they got up after me, they left, they had a good time for hours and then came back and I'm still sitting. You realize when you see all the activity that people do
Yeah.
and they come back and you're still in the same spot, highlights it.
Yeah, I'm just going to sit in front of this screen with my feet up and read an email, delete an email, forward an email, file an email. What's so stressful about that? It
Right.
doesn't seem like it would be, but then you can't turn your head. You have no range of motion in your neck, upper, lower back pain. It's just crazy. So I think it's just so important to get up. And our employers want us to get up and move around. At least go to the bathroom. Don't sit at your screen and hold your pee like me. Get up and go. You know, I
With every step.
think I dribbled. Oops.
Have you seen those? They're women urinals or whatever.
No.
It's like
Like
a
a
cup.
sheeness?
What?
Like a sheeness?
I think so. It's like
Really?
a looks
No, I
like
have not.
a funnel, but
Yeah.
shaped to fit you.
Yeah.
I'm getting one definitely.
Will you get me one?
Yeah, I
Where do
will.
you get them?
Amazon.
Is it new?
I think they were just for camping, but now they're selling them a lot. But I want it for like when I was going to New York on the bus. Ugh, and I was trying to hold on and go to the bathroom at the same time. And my pants is touching the toilet seat. So I'm like, I'm definitely getting it for buses, for airplanes, things like that. You have to stand like a dude.
Bet you could sit and use it if you really wanted to.
Yeah, if you really want, you could turn it around probably, and it would go behind you. But you stand up like you've got a winky. I'll get you one.
I'll never leave my desk.
I know, just stand up and go in the trash can.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Carol Island is a wonderful idea. More women should do it. I'm with you on that.
Yeah. So think about your island and what makes it wonderful. Think about that as you go through the day because it's not something in the forefront of our thinking. I give it a lot of thought, like what really turns me on? What makes my heart happy? And then I go do it.
I like to dance, so I'll turn on Pandora and dance. Get my body move.
Call it the bathroom dance because I go in the bathroom and look at myself in the mirror, do
Yeah.
my John Travolta moves.
Oh,
All right. Well, thanks for being a good listener today. Please follow and like our Conversations with Carol and Cheryl Facebook page, as well as our Instagram page. Thanks, everybody.
thanks. Bye.